The PA Beef to PA School program really got its birth about 3 years ago and really came as a solution to a problem that food service directors really had the desire to source local beef. However, there was various stumbling blocks on being able to really access that.
The PA Beef to Schools program kind of helped walk us through step by step, making sure we understood how to buy the beef, who to contact, what kind of cuts can we get.
It has to be something that nutritionally we can fit into our menu and also is easy to cook. So we needed something like ground beef that cooks quickly, and we couldn't always find a farm that could supply that.
So the Beef Council has really provided more access to quality beef and local beef in schools by really being that conduit to provide and really connect the dots from farm to fork.
When we grew up and were in school ourselves as kids, all of the food was made by the cafeteria ladies. And now it's just wonderful to be coming back to that point.
I've always been involved in the genetics of the purebred Angus business, and so for me, beef quality has always been at the top of the table.
Some of the nutritional benefits I would see in fresh local beef are, there's no additives, there's no preservatives, it's just being cooked fresh right there for you.
Fresh beef particularly is very high in iron and B vitamins, and that's something that they don't always get, so it's definitely going to help with their energy levels throughout the day.
School lunch is an important part of the day because it fuels your body with the nutrients that it needs.
If you're hungry in class, you're thinking about eating, not school. So coming in and getting a good meal every day in the cafeteria is very important.
We currently get our beef from Masonic Village. It's Scotty Miller is our farmer, and we approximately use about 500 pounds per month between all of the buildings.
PA Beef to PA Schools has really opened the door for us as a farmer, producer, to be able to get into food services at schools, one of which is actually my alma mater, so we actually supply beef to them, and that's actually really cool.
So our beef is supplied from Spring Hope Farm in Nottingham, Pennsylvania, and we purchase between 100 and 200 pounds a month.
I always love when somebody from Avon Grove or Unionville, Chadds Ford comes up and they find out that we are providing that beef. That's just so fulfilling to us.
And I think to have them note the difference in the quality, even the school employees have noted things about that.
The beef, first of all, is very good. It's very fresh, very good.
They say that they can taste the difference between the old meat and the fresh one that we use now.
So when we switched, I had a few kids come up to me actually say, is this different?
I feel really excited for lunch, and I feel like I just want to get through the day to get to lunch.
And because they're excited and they're thinking about this item, they're learning about their farm. They're learning that this is local. They're going home and they're asking their parents where they can get this beef. My husband is asking me where we can get this beef.
So I think it's really important to educate students about ag and where their food comes from. So this program just fits in really well with that.
It's really important to go that extra mile, mainly because you know that the meat is good quality meat. And also it supports local businesses.
Being involved in the community supports the people that live in your community, and I think allows us the opportunity to put out a product we're proud of, and we're able to give it to our neighbors.
When people find out our beef is in the schools, they're super excited. Hey, we know Jake and Becky, and we know their farm. You guys are getting a great product.
But hearing that our school's looking out for these programs and trying to create new ways to feed us, I definitely appreciate it, and I hope everybody else appreciates it, and I hope people know.
The kids get really excited just to smell the beef, see the beef. We try to put pictures of the actual farmer on our signs for that day, so they really are, part of the entire process from farm to the lunch tray.